David H. Souter, former Supreme Court Justice, known for independent jurisprudence, dies at 85. Cause of death and final words revealed. May 9, 2025, the legal community mourns the passing of retired U.S. Supreme Court Justice David Hackett Souter, who died peacefully at his Weare, New Hampshire home on May 9, 2025, at age 85. Known for his intellectual rigor and eventual emergence as the court's swing vote, Souter's death marks the loss of one of the last justices appointed in the 20th century. Cause of death. Souter's former law clerk, Sarah Peterson, confirmed the justice succumbed to complications from Parkinson's disease. Justice Souter faced his illness with characteristic New England stoicism, Peterson shared. He continued reading decisions and corresponding with former clerks until his final weeks. Final words. According to caretakers, Souter's last words reflected his lifelong dedication to judicial principle. The law endures. These words were reportedly spoken after reviewing a draft opinion from his former colleague, Justice Elena Kagan, which had been sent to him as a courtesy. From humble beginnings to the High Court. Born September 17, 1939, in Melrose, Massachusetts, Souter's path to the Supreme Court was unconventional. Rhodes Scholar at Oxford, New Hampshire Attorney General, brief service on the First Circuit before nomination. Appointed by President George H.W. Bush in 1990, he was initially expected to be a reliable conservative, but evolved into one of the court's most thoughtful independents. Key jurisprudence. Souter's legacy includes landmark opinions in Planned Parenthood v. Casey, 1992, co-authored the opinion preserving Roe's core holding, Bush v. Gore, 2000, authored a dissent warning of the decision's dangers, Atkins v. Virginia, 2002, joined the majority banning execution of intellectually disabled dissents. His 2009 retirement after nearly 2 decades surprised many, with Souter citing a desire to return to the hills of home. Tributes from the bench, Chief Justice John Roberts called Souter the court's most careful reader and ordered the Supreme Court's flag flown at half-staff. Justice Sonia Sotomayor recalled how Souter would hike the Appalachian Trail during breaks, often returning with wild blueberries for clerks. President Biden noted, Justice Souter proved that wisdom in jurisprudence comes not from ideology, but from careful study and human understanding. A private man's legacy. True to his unassuming nature, Souter requested 1. No state funeral, 2. Donations to the New Hampshire Historical Society instead of flowers, 3. His extensive journals donated to Harvard Law School. The Supreme Court will dedicate its October term to his memory, with former clerks from all ideologies invited to speak. He taught us that the law isn't politics by other means, but our civilization's best attempt at collective wisdom. Justice Elena Kagan, May 9, 2025.